Hey guys, it's in the truck with Coop. It's Friday. I believe it's the 28th, of February. It's 39 degrees outside and it's pretty warm in my truck, honestly. I got the seat heaters on and warmed it up. So, yeah, it's warm. But, anyways, today, this is a short video and I want to talk about work life balance. This has been a massive struggle of mine, and I am nowhere near accomplishing it. I just want to voice it out. Um, I think like 2 weeks ago, I was looking to join a new gym. It's an X4 CrossFit gym here in Rome. It's called Rome Strength and Fitness, um, and I was talking to the owner Jeff, and I was just like, man, I struggle so much with knowing, knowing what time I can come, and I need all this flexibility, and he was like, so you don't have, a schedule, you don't know what your day is gonna really look like, and I was like, no, it's different every day, and it can just get hijacked, you know. Um, Man, as a business owner, like my days get hijacked, and it's no one's fault. It's really the lack of preparation on my end of really thinking through, okay, this is what my day is going to look like. This is how it's going to start. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to end. Here's some margin for, filling in between things like not being, uh, perfect. And this is where I can kind of fill in. And like, for me, that has just been such a challenge as a business owner, is like having a schedule. And when I reflect on like everyone that's working here, they have a schedule, right? They show up at a certain time. They ideally leave at a certain time. The leaving could, get a little hijacked there, but most often it's within, 30, 45 minutes. Um, and, as a business owner, and I think most business owners that I know, we don't have that kind of structure because we feel like we can't. And so really I am on this like discovery of, is it possible, without jeopardizing my business, is it possible for me to have a schedule? Because honestly, like if I wake up at 2:30 or 3 a.m., I'll do my Bible study and then I'll start work. So if I get up at 3, I might start at like 4:30, and I might start working. So, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, I've already done 3.5 to 4 hours of work before we even get onto a job, right? And then I work until 5, and I come home and I have dinner and time and Bible study with my kids, and put them to bed. And then I have a bunch of texts to answer, or a lot of emails. I got to check accounts to make sure, money's where it needs to be for, payroll and for expenses, and what bills do I need to pay tomorrow, and um, who do I need to invoice, and all of those things. Like I do all that when the guys are done, right? And I have to do that at the end of the day. Well, I think I do. And so really this conversation is just me wanting to like voice like that that is not sustainable. And when I look at, burnout as a business owner, I think it has a ton to do with that. I have absolutely zero structure in my day. I'm going through this business coaching with Behold Ministries, and or coaching. I'm not sure how he finishes that, but it's Behold is what it's called. And you know, he talks about being aware, responsible, and tenacious. Um, and right now I have awareness around that. I have zero structure to my day, and that's got to change, because I think that in the hijacking of my day and the lack of structure, like it really it almost outdoes me, right? Like I can't keep up with it. And when things get crazy and I resolve that, I have nothing to come back to, like, because there's no structure. And so I'm really just curious of others, that are entrepreneurs out there, like, how do you structure your day? How do you create organization around what you do, so that hijacking like doesn't happen, or if it does, you at least have something that you're grounded back to. But like my goal right now is to find a really consistent time to go to the gym. Part of that is like I really want to build community, but I also think it's kind of like my Bible study in the morning. Like it's a second kind of gauge midday to go, all right, am I on? Like I'm forcing myself in the morning to have time in the Word, and that's my first gauge, which I think is the most important gauge that I have. And then the second gauge is like, okay, working out. Well, if I have those two things right, then I have meals between, which honestly, as a business owner, like a lot of times I don't even eat. I'll skip meals, or I'll eat a protein bar, or I never sit down while I'm eating. Like I'll eat in the truck on the way to work, and then I might have a protein bar or something at midday, and then I like rush into dinner, and I live this life of like it's so unrelaxing and so stimulated. And another conversation I was having was with my pastor this past week, and he was just like, "Man, it just from the outside looking in, it looks like you're just involved in like everything. Like it might be a season to start saying no to some things." And y'all can be praying with me, because really I love and appreciate all of the things that I am involved in. I think we get involved in things because we value them, but I really am also becoming aware that, like, yeah, maybe I am doing too much, and and maybe that's part of the reason why structure and scheduling and of even my own time, it's like I value everyone else's time but my own. And I think that that's got to change in 2025. So if y'all have any wisdom or good books to read, or I love to read when I have time, lol, so maybe I'll make time for that. But yeah, any resources out there, I would appreciate it. And yeah, journey with me. Let's build some structure in our days. If you're a person that struggles with that, I do really well in the morning, in my Bible study time. Um, but man, as soon as I get up from that chair, like it's all downhill until I get home. So um, that's my goal this year, is to build structure, and to force myself to say no to some things, evaluate the things that I'm doing currently that I really feel like are important, that I want to continue to be involved in, and then find ways to either delegate or to bring volunteers on, or something, right, to be able to kind of relieve myself of maybe being overcommitted. So y'all, this is In the Truck with Coop. It's Friday, and man, I pray that you guys are blessed today. I hope you guys are going to get into something fun. Sorry, I feel like I got to sneeze, but I am sneezing. That's disgusting. But yeah, I do hope that you guys have an awesome weekend. So till next time, keep it real.